Good morning, tubers. Matt M. Roy back again. Back on this beautiful Sunday morning, the 22nd of April. I was going to go to church today, but I wasn't actually feeling very well. I'm suffering with a little bit of a heat rash right now. And unfortunately, with all the perfumes that go on in the sanctuary, I chose to err on the side of caution, decided not to go today. Hopefully that clears up. I think it has a lot to do with the fact I've been walking outside a lot, sweating. It's no big deal. I looked, it'll probably just take a couple of days to clear up. But other than that, I am doing very well today. The weather is beautiful, 63 degrees. Under almost fully sunny skies with very, very few high, thin clouds. I'm heading out to do a little bit of shopping right now. I need to go to the thrift store because I have somebody coming for a computer, one of the ones I've listed, and I just realized I don't have the webcam to give to them. I actually gave it away with another computer. Unfortunately, that happens a lot. I'll list maybe 5 or 6 computers for sale at a time, and people see those listings and they want to pick and choose items from different listings, and I usually let them do it because the customer is always right, and in the end you want to please whoever is there ready to buy your product. So if it's a little inconvenience for me, that's okay, I can live with it. On the other note, and for those of you that were watching my vlog the other day, when I looked at getting the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, I should say, it looks like I am definitely going to do that, but my plans have kind of changed at the moment. I was thinking of just keeping AT&T and going with AT&T again. They're offering a sale, same as last week, $150 off the new phone. But then I looked and saw that Verizon is actually offering a $300 instant bonus, whereas AT&T's is $150, Verizon's is $300 off. So instead of the phone being $912, it'll only be $612. And what I'm going to do is, if I decide to go with Verizon, no matter which one I decide to go with, I'm just going to pay for the phone outright this time. No more of this monthly installments. AT&T calls it the Next Plan, where you can pay a little bit for the phone each month. Isn't that kind of a stinker? They used to subsidize and basically give you the phone for free with the contract. Now you actually have to pay for the phone throughout your entire contract. So I'm not going to do that again. It just doesn't make sense. Even though it is interest free, I'd rather just get it all paid for immediately. And Verizon apparently has a good deal with their unlimited plan. They have an unlimited plan that's a little bit better than AT&T's. The one I have right now for AT&T is $65 a month, and that one limits you to 3 megabits, or 3,000 megabits, or 3 gigabits per second, I should say, of throughput. Verizon's is $75 a month, so $10 more a month, but theirs lets you get double that. You can use up to 6 gigabits per second, which would be even better. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to go with Verizon now instead of AT&T. Again, I just think it's going to be the better option for me in the long run. Even though it's $10 more a month, it's going to be twice the speed for the data, and in the end, you're still going to get a better network. Because let's face it, at least in the United States of America, there really isn't anything better out there than Verizon. And I've even decided what I'm going to do with my old phone. My dad is in desperate need of another phone. His Samsung Galaxy Sky, it's been a good phone, but he's had a crack going from the top left of the screen to the bottom middle of the screen for a while now. So what he's going to do, he's actually going to buy this one from me. He was looking at buying a new or a refurbished Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge through Straight Talk, but even refurbished, they want over $500. I think it was like $540, $550. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell him this one for $200, and he's like, yeah, he would do that all day long. And my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge is actually in really good shape. It has a couple minor scratches, but not on the screen, it's just on the body. Battery still holds a good charge, but I want that Galaxy S9 Plus, mainly for you guys because the camera on there is amazing. I'm just reading more and more about what it can do with slow motion effects. It has the preset modes for shooting things like landscapes and portraits and even food. That's right, this phone actually has a special setting for taking pictures and videos of food, and that is just going to be phenomenal. That'll mean I'll be able to give you guys more of the quality food reviews that you guys are itching for. So stay tuned. Definitely be getting some interesting videos in the near future. Hopefully once I lose a few more pounds, I'll be willing to go out and maybe eat some fast food for you guys on occasion, kind of like what Dame Drops does. But I'm almost at my first destination. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this vlog. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, this is so funny. I just left this one thrift store. I'm not going to say what thrift store it is. It's not one that I usually go to, but I went here because I needed a webcam, and I did wind up getting one. This little HP webcam here. Probably brand new. This thing was maybe $20 when it came out. These things were never that great, but I needed it to pair with that computer that I have listed. And the reason that I don't come here is I don't like their business practices. The lady that owns it, or she and another person own it, co-owners. She, for whatever reason, does not like me. Every time I go in there, nothing is hardly ever priced. Like, this had no price on it. This is what a thrift store normally, $3, maybe $5, you know, at the most. Well, she pulls it out. I asked to see it. It's in the glass case. And I'm like, okay, how much is this? And she's like, oh, well, you know me on price. And then she doesn't even answer my question. She goes into some cock and bull story about how, business is slow, things aren't going well, stuff I don't need to hear. I don't care. I understand things are hard, but then after about 5 minutes of that, I say, look, how much do you want for it? She's like, I'll give it to you for $6. And I'm like, yeah, okay, let's just do it. And then I buy it reluctantly, and I try to make nice. You know, I'm a nice guy. I like to make friends with everybody, and then I just leave. But you know what? I'm not coming back here anymore because this woman does not care. All she cares about is making money. She doesn't care about people. Every time I go in there, she looks at me like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You going back there? You're gonna pocket something? You're gonna go steal something? I tell you, some of these people are just, I think she's paranoid, schizophrenic, to be honest with you. I had to do a little rant about that because this woman gets up my nose every time I come into this thrift store. And that's why I don't usually come here. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I have a few more stops to make. I really hope this heat rash clears up. It is driving me crazy. It is past the burning stage, but it's at the itchy stage right now. So I just kind of got to play through it. I've had heat rashes before. I know how they work. I have been putting some topical ointment on there. Some ointment has a little bit of a steroid in it, which definitely helps. So hopefully that won't last too much longer. I'll pause this vlog, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers. Matt is back home. Yep. And I am going to show you guys how to make the best tuna salad I've ever had. It is so easy to do. I'm going to show you guys. It's only a few ingredients here. I'm going to make a big batch. I'm going to use 4 cans. This is just chunk light tuna and water. You can absolutely use solid white albacore if you want. It just depends on your preference. You're going to need 1 small onion, onion powder, Spike, which is that gourmet seasoning. You can use Mrs. Dash too. That works just as well. Pepper, jalapeno slices, and the one thing that I forgot to take out that all tuna salad needs, good old Berman's mayonnaise, or Hellman's. Any kind of mayonnaise will really work. That is all the ingredients you're going to need. Let me go ahead and chop everything up, and I'll show you how to put this together. Not that hard. All right, tubers. I have my tuna fish in this big bowl here. This is 4 cans. And I have 1 small onion finely chopped. And I have about 15 hot jalapenos chopped on this cutting board. And all we're going to do is pour this in here, hopefully not making too much of a mess. May have to put the phone down. I'm going to go ahead and put the phone down so I can get the rest of this in here, and then we'll put this in. All right, tubers. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take some pepper. Now, remember, this is just going to be to taste. But for us, we usually like a lot of pepper, so I would say about a tablespoon of pepper in there for you would do it, at least for us. Then about a teaspoon of onion powder. You don't need too much in there. And also a teaspoon of the Spike seasoning. Now, once again, if you can't find Spike, you can also use Mrs. Dash. This is just a regular seasonal. And, of course, last but not least is going to be the mayonnaise, which I'm going to need to go ahead and put the camera down to put in there. But, again, it's going to be to taste. I probably use about 4 to 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Let me go ahead and put that in, mix everything up, and I'll show you what this looks like. All right, tubers, and I'm just finishing this up. I use a potato masher just to make it a little bit easier on myself. But this wound up being exactly 4 heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise. And again, you may want to use less if you're making it for your taste. But that is it, tubers. A quick and delicious tuna salad that is cheap and easy to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick cooking segment, I guess we could call it. I haven't done these in a while, and if you guys enjoy these, I will definitely do more in the future. But that'll be good for Dad and I, probably for about 2 to 3 days of lunches. We'll put this on sandwiches. Sometimes I put on a little pita bread or just eat it plain. It tastes good either way. And I also have a treat for Milo, who's being very, very patient. This is the extra tuna juice that we don't use. And he's nosing right up at it. Let's see if he'll drink some for us on camera here. They usually go nuts over this. You enjoying that, Milo? Oh, you most definitely are. All right, tubers, we'll let him enjoy his tuna juice, and I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers, Mom's here. You guys can't see me right now. We're getting ready to walk the path, and unfortunately, we had to park. You all right?
I didn't see.
Oh no, she almost toppled in there. Uh-oh. But we had to park back here because literally every spot was taken. But look, somebody just pulled out. Oh, it's okay.
You want to get it?
No, it'll be all right. We're locked up. I don't think anybody's gonna steal anything.
The only spot was the handicap that we didn't take my car.
Yeah, exactly. We should have. I didn't even think about that. If we took yours, we could have parked no problem. But I'm going to show you guys how it comes in here. That's the street that we usually come in. Then we turn left and then park at the path over here. And then down here is going to be the extension into Chesapeake. And there's no motor vehicle signs. Right now, it just ends there at that little turnaround or roundabout and then comes back. But hopefully within the next year or so, they're going to go ahead and start branching this path out into Chesapeake and then eventually Portsmouth, and then a couple of years down the road all the way down to the beach. And Mom's leaving me in the dust here. All right, tubers, talk to you guys a little bit later. Oh yeah, the wisteria is just about totally dead now. It was pretty. Doesn't bloom for very long though, and I think I looked it up and it doesn't bloom more than once a year. Oh, so I have to wait, huh?
That's it in the spring for about 3 weeks to a month.
Spring for about 3 weeks to a month. So, yep, we're done for the year. Oh well, we'll find it next year hopefully. Yeah, they'll still have this path going anyway. But we're going to go get our walk in, and I'll talk to you guys when we get home. All right, tubers, so Mom's eagle eye just pointed something out that's really interesting. Check this out here. There is a new tree growing out of what appears to be a dead one. You can see that top of it here broke off, maybe in a lightning storm or something. But you can actually see, if I go on the side here, that there is new growth coming out of this tree. Absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like that before. I might actually make this one my thumbnail. And you can actually see down here, there are little branches growing out of it. But again, I would say that this was definitely hit by lightning, because you can see where the bark had burnt off. So probably the lightning bolt came down, struck it up here, went down to here, and then probably this top part just died off, caught fire, or just got too damaged from the lightning. But man, that is bizarre, isn't it, tubers? All right, Mom and I can see Mom's ready to go keep walking, so we're going to go ahead and finish this walk, and I'll talk to you guys once we get back home. Can you guys hear it? That's right, we got a woodpecker in our tree here. Hopefully he goes away by tomorrow. They can get very annoying. All right, tubers, Mom and I are back home. I'm getting ready to cook dinner. So I'm going to end the vlog here for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please continue liking and subscribe. If you're in an area like me and it's beautiful out, please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.